I've known CJ probably for going on 5 or 6 years now, dating back to his high school in Indianapolis. He was a great high school player, great kid.
End of my sophomore year, going to my junior year, he was at Butler. You know, him and Coach Terry were there at Butler. They offered me. That was one of like my first or second offers that I had. So obviously, we gained a great relationship throughout that process.
Honestly, we kind of fell in love with who CJ was as a kid and a player really early on.
Then I ended up going to Florida State, and once I transferred, Coach Holt were the first coaches, to hit me up, recruited me again, and just an opportunity that I couldn't pass on, not being able to, him being my coach and missing that twice. And then my redshirt year, I was able to, pick his brain and actually watch how he coaches and what he wants from his point guards. And our relationship just got that much better.
You don't want a quiet leader, and he's not a quiet leader. Everything, who he is, what he brings, he is absolutely essential to our team. His understanding, his ability to pick up things offensively and defensively are really good. But I just think it's his ability to get along with people and lead people effectively makes him, I think, really special. CJ elevates the room. He does. He elevates the room, and that's what you want from your senior point guard. I've said publicly that I think he'll be a great coach.
Yeah, college coach is just one thing I feel like I'll be successful at. If I'm going to be serious about basketball, why not, be really serious about it? And I really kind of somewhat dedicated my life to it. So play for as long as I can, build relationships and things like that throughout playing. And then after that, be a coach and use my experiences, to kind of just give back, to the kids after me. Coach Holtmann is a great role model. He's a family man. He's very understanding of my situation. Just asking him, what does it take to be a coach? Like, what are all the behind the scenes things that people don't really realize that they have to do as coaches and things like that. So he's been a really good role model, just kind of breaking it down to me.
He is a curious student of the game, which I think you need a level of curiosity if you're going to be a coach. He is about the right things on and off the floor.
First, I'm a dad, so that's the first leadership that I have to take care of each and every day. That's a huge responsibility for me. Being a leader for my daughter, make sure everything's, straight for her, make sure she has everything that she needs. The money that you get from your stipends that you get from school, you got to be able to manage that and make sure you can pay for baby food, for clothes. Then you got to make sure you get gas so you can get the class. So then it's just a lot of things that you got to weigh into being a student athlete and a dad. But yeah, I feel like I'm taking it on really well. My daughter's healthy, she's happy, and I'm being successful, with the things I have to do. So I feel like, I'm managing it pretty well, and I just plan on growing from here.
Well, he loves his daughter. You can tell that, and that's been an instrumental, moment in his life, as it is for all of us. I think that's matured him. Not that he needed to be mature, but I know that's matured him in a lot of ways. And I think it's made him understand how big life is too. It's bigger than how I performed against the team up north last week. It's big as that is. There's life is bigger than that.
Just taking it head on and not shying away from the moment, from the big lights. And then with my daughter, not shying away from being a dad and not being, like shy or running away from being a dad or trying to hide it. Like, just being assertive to make sure she gets what she needs and doing what I have to do. Just like on the floor, I do what needs to be done, to win the game.
He's a great guy for us to say, okay, hey, this guy conducted himself the right way. He represented who we are the right way. I'm really proud that we get to say that about our starting point guard. He's really good with people. That's an important quality in coaching. People think it's all about X's and O's, and that's a part of it, but it's a relatively small part of it. Guys like playing with CJ. They like being led by him.
They put me in a situation to play really well at a high level. I just felt like it was perfect from there. Honestly, this whole time it's felt like the right place for me.
We have a tremendous relationship. I love him. I love him as a player and as a person. He's going to elevate his team. He's going to be on winning teams, winning organizations. And when he chooses to coach, I think he's going to be a really good coach. A long line of guys that have coached CJ that are glad we had the opportunity to do it. I'm glad I got another year to do it.